This is going to be the most detailed video about the My Forex Fund situation because I was able to lay my hands on the court document. All right, this document is almost about 40 pages and it reviews everything that is happening in the entire Forex industry. It also reviews everything that is happening in the entire prop firm industry, and it reviews everything that went on before My Forex Fund was frozen. All right, so My Forex Fund wasn't just frozen within a period of a month. They've been investigated for years. Remember, My Forex Fund came into the game in 2021, and throughout these years, they have investigated, and I have the 40-page court document which was issued before My Forex Fund was frozen. So you guys are actually going to have water dropping from your eyes after going through this document, because this is a shocking review of what is happening in the Forex industry. This is very, very shocking on what is actually happening in the entire prop firm industry. So without even taking much of your time, I'm just going to quickly go through some of the pages, because I've actually gone through the entire 40-page document, so that you don't need to go through. And there are some striking points on this particular document, which I'm just going to go straight to those particular points for you guys to be able to see why I can say boldly that My Forex Fund will never recover from this. My Forex Fund, there's 199.99% that My Forex Fund might never recover. They might never come back to business. Let's just go through this document, and you guys will be able to see what is happening in the Forex industry and why I'm saying My Forex Fund, there's a 99% chance that My Forex Fund might never recover. I know most of you guys bought your accounts the day My Forex Fund went down, or most of you guys had funded accounts with My Forex Fund. It's a pity. I personally, I had $500,000 in live funding. I did a video. You guys are I'm going to leave the link of that particular video above. A video just about a month ago, explaining my detailed process of how I got funded of almost about $500,000 with My Forex Fund. And today, My Forex Fund, there's a 99% chance that they might never come back in business. So I also lost $500,000 in live funding. I've gotten payouts of almost, luckily in my own case, I've gotten payouts. You can see this was a payout of $24,000. This was a payout of $18,000. This was a payout of $16,000. So I've gotten payouts of almost about $40,000 with My Forex Fund. And I was just lucky, just a lucky 1%, or just a lucky 0.5% of people who actually get paid at the end of the day. So let's just quickly go through this document, and I'll show you guys some of the points that would actually leave water dropping from your mouth, so that you guys can see what actually happens in the Forex industry and why I'm saying these people might never come back to business. And you guys need to be able to understand the two entities or the two bodies that are involved to actually suspend My Forex Fund. You have Canada is involved and the United States is involved. And unfortunately, My Forex Fund was a Canadian company. They were incorporated in Ontario, Canada. For My Forex Fund to be frozen or for them to be taken to court, there were two entities involved, or there were two jurisdictions involved. We had the United States jurisdiction and we had the Canadian jurisdiction. For the United States jurisdiction, we had the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, or the CFTC, Commodities Futures Trading Commission for the United States. And in Canada, we had the Ontario Futures Commission. All right, so these were the two entities or the two jurisdictions that were investigating My Forex Fund for almost 2 years. So I had access to the CFTC, the Commodities Futures Trading Commission website, and on their website you can see they stated everything in detail, how they were able to investigate or how they came to the final decision of actually freezing all the assets and all the operations of My Forex Fund. And there is just one section here that I want us to be able to read, and we'll go back to the whole entire document. Guys, you need to be able to watch this video to the end, because you guys are going to be shocked on what is actually going on in the entire Forex industry. This is exposing the entire prop firm industry. So let's just go on this particular, just this last paragraph. It says, as the complaint noted, the Traders Global pitch has been successful. You know, Traders Global, which is the broker offered by My Forex Fund, they were claiming this broker is a third-party broker, but it's just still owned by My Forex Fund. And it says, the Traders Global pitch has been successful, and more than 135,000 customers have signed up for their trading program since November 2021. So this is where they came into business, November 2021, paying at least 310 million in fees. So all these spreads, all these commissions, the swipes, all the fees you guys paid, it has mounted up to almost about 310 million in fees. The complaints allege that Kasmi, this is the owner of My Forex Fund, the name is Kasmi, uses proceeds from these frauds to purchase, you can see they're already calling it frauds. So the complaint alleged Kasmi uses proceeds from this fraud to purchase luxury homes and automobiles. You can see luxury homes and automobiles, and make tens of millions of dollars in transfer to his personal account. So the whole Ponzi scheme, because it was also discovered that My Forex Fund was running something which was similar to a Ponzi scheme. You know, a Ponzi scheme is just where the people who are on the bottom, they benefit from all the other people who are joining on the top. That's just how a Ponzi scheme works. And they classify My Forex Fund as a Ponzi scheme because most of the money they were using to operate was from the fee challenges which people used to purchase. So if 1,000 people used to purchase challenges with My Forex Fund, all their operation was based on those fee challenges. So they wanted you to fee. They wanted you to actually lose so that that money can go to their circulation. So even when they actually pay people like us, 0.5% of people like us, it's just money from fake challenges. That's how the industry works. But now, at the end of this video, there's going to be a warning that I'm going to, like my own take or something I'm going to be saying, which most of these other prop firms can still take notice. So you can see from this particular last paragraph that I just read, they were able to investigate. This guy has spent hundreds upon hundreds of millions on buying automobiles, buying Bugatti Veyrons, buying Lamborghinis, buying homes in New Jersey, buying homes in Ontario, Canada, while other people's, like 99% of people, blow their accounts. And those challenges you used to be able to buy, and those challenges you feel, the money for those challenges is what was fattening this guy's account. Okay, let's quickly go to this particular section. You can see this document is almost about 40 pages. I'll leave the link to this particular CFTC website, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, so that you can go here to read most of these articles. But for this particular 40-page document, join my Telegram link. The link is below. Join my Telegram channel. Join my Telegram channel. And on my Telegram, I'll leave the PDF of this whole document so that you can be able to go through to see the mafia in the Forex industry. So let's go to this, let's just go to page 18, right? And this is the section that will leave your jaws dropping. And this is the section that will leave your jaws dropping, because this is actually what happened in the entire Forex industry. Not only with My Forex Fund, not only with prop firms, but the entire Forex industry. So on this section, it just captions, communication reviews the fraudulent nature of defendant scheme. So defendant, if there's anytime they talk of defendant, they're talking about My Forex Fund. So they says communication reviews the fraudulent nature of My Forex Fund scheme. All right, the fraudulent nature of My Forex Fund scheme. Let me just go through this section, and most of you guys have Paytrex Pro. Paytrex Pro is my Forex robot which I created, which is viral. It's the most viral and the most profitable Forex robot now. And we've gotten a lot of complaints from prop firms and even Forex brokers when we join this particular prop firm and they see that we are coming to send them off out of business. They see that we are coming with an EA that can make hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of dollars. And remember, when you make this particular money, 90% of them, they don't A-book you. They B-book you, meaning when you make a profit, it is actually a pain for them because they are paying you those profits from their pocket. You see, it's only when they A-book you that if you make $100,000, they also make $100,000. But if they don't A-book you, which is just what 90% of them, they just do what the whole prop firm trading environment is a demo account. It's a demo environment, meaning most of them, they never even A-book you. They just send you straightly to a demo environment. And if you come with an EA like Paytrex Pro that has the potential to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, you become a threat to them. Most of these people will ban your account. Most of these people will come up with excuses to tell you were doing arbitration, you were doing high frequency, of which the robot has legal and ethical trading strategies which any person can just understand. So let's go through this, and you guys will be able to see how My Forex Fund used to target people like us, used to target profitable traders like us, or traders like us who have profitable EAs. All right, that's why I used to tell people, if you join a particular prop firm and they complain about my robot, they complain about Paytrex Pro, you need to stop using the prop firm immediately. I'm just saying this. I know some of these prop firms are working, some of these prop firms are watching, some of my subscribers are watching, some of my students are watching. If my trader or if my student joins your prop firm and you complain about Paytrex Pro, it means you have something you're hiding. It means your operations are sketchy. It means your operations are fraudulent. Because Paytrex Pro has a very simple strategy behind it. If you buy it anytime you purchase Paytrex Pro, or even just going through my YouTube channel, I've done hundreds upon hundreds of videos just explaining the basic strategy behind Paytrex Pro. It is our algorithm and our experience that makes the robot as profitable as it is. So if my subscriber or my students join your prop firm and you complain about Paytrex Pro, that will be the last point or the last moment you ever hear from that particular trader, because it means you have something fraudulent or you have something sketchy. All right, so I hope some of these prop firms are watching, and if you are using Paytrex Pro, you should never worry. This robot is very ethical. If a prop firm complains about it, stop using that prop firm. So let's just quickly go through these steps. And communication reveals the fraudulent nature of My Forex Fund schemes. Trader Global, anytime they mention Trader Global is the same. You can see even from this payout, this is a $24,000 payout, and you can see the name on it. It says Traders Global. All right, the name on it says Trader Global. So anytime they mention Traders Global, Trader Global was the broker which My Forex Fund used to use. So Trader Global utilizes a third-party advisor to help with the specialized software it used to control the electronic environment in which its customers trade. The advisor helps Traders Global assess commissions, impose delays and slippage on customers' order. STP customers, STP just stands for straight-through processing, and artificially widen spreads on STP's account. So they can even artificially just widen spreads when they see that you are actually making money. Okay, let's go. The primary point person for communication between Traders Global and the advisor is the head of risks and trading at Traders Global. So they actually have people who are the head of their risks team. That's why if you have a broker or if you have an EA that is making money, you see they'll send you an email to say your EA is doing this, because they actually have people who have been employed to monitor strategies that are profitable, to monitor EAs that are profitable. And if they see that you're profitable, they'll do everything possible to get you out of business, or they'll do everything possible to ban you. All right. So Traders Global Employee A. So what happened is these people, they've been able to track right down to infiltrating the communication between an employee in My Forex Fund with maybe their boss. So they were able to have access to all those communications to see what they used to communicate. And hear what the employee said. Traders Global Employee A has a stake in Traders Global in the form of profit sharing or other similar arrangement. The communication between Traders Global Employee A on behalf of Traders Global and the advisor made via email, instant messages, provide a view into the inner working of My Forex Fund fraudulent scheme. I need something to stop the money going out. You can see, so the whole communication was headed, I need something. So the employee was telling maybe their boss or maybe the CEO that we need something to stop profitable traders from making money. We need something to stop profitable EAs like Paytrex Pro from making money. We need something to stop the 1% of traders who actually come with profitable strategies from making money. Because remember, anytime they make a profit, they are all trading in a demo environment, meaning anytime they make a profit, we actually have to pay them from the failed challenges fees which were fattening our bank accounts. You see, so anytime you guys make a profit, or 99% of people make a profit, they actually have to pay you guys from the challenges, because other people buy challenges and they fail those challenges. So they'll actually have to take that money to pay you. So this one, it says, I need something. So the employee said, I need something to stop the money going out. And this is what he said. The communication between Traders Global Employee A and the advisor demonstrate how Traders Global loses money when traders make money. Can you see this? Demonstrates how my Forex fund loses money when you make money. Demonstrates how my Forex fund loses money when you become profitable. Let's continue. On January 31st, 2022, Traders Global Employee A lamented that a particular customer account appears to be somehow beating our system with arbitrage. Arbitrage is just a normal strategy where you find a particular prop firm where you can be able to buy with at a lower price, or you find a particular broker where you can be able to buy at a lower price as opposed to the other broker. So the same thing applies to prop firm, which there's nothing illegal about that. So on January 31st, 2022, Traders Global Employee A lamented that he was crying, lamented that a particular customer's account appears to be somehow beating our system with arbitrage. Traders Global Employee complained, if the strategy works for a month, we will lose more than $1 million. You guys see how Forex Pro is a threat to these sketchy prop firms. Forex Pro is a threat to these sketchy brokers. All right, but if a broker which is booking you, or a broker which is ECN, or a broker which is sending you through STP, you won't have a problem because the money is not even coming from them. All the people who are fraudulent, who have sketchy Ponzi scheme, will complain about EAs like that. So Traders Global Employee complain, if the strategy works for a month, we will lose more than $1 million. Although his latest account broke the rules, that's why he has. Okay, let's just start from this one. Although his latest account broke the rules, that's why he has stopped, but we lost about $100,000 from his trading. You see, so anytime they said we lost about $100,000 from his trading, what do you think they're talking about? Meaning this trader was actually profitable and he did a payout, he did a withdrawal of about $100,000, and my Forex fund considered that as a loss on their side. That's what they said. And they said, and we lost about $100,000 from his trading, meaning he was profitable and he made almost about $100,000, and that was actually a loss on my Forex fund side because they were not booking the person, they were just booking him, or everything was just on a demo environment. Okay, let's continue. I'm just going to read all of these sections about the communications between the employees in my Forex fund so that you guys can see. This applies to 90% of all prop firms you see out there. That's why I see these prop firms are popping up like crazy. These prop firms are popping up every day. This applies to 90% of all prop firms. 90% of them, everything you are trading in, I'll do a separate video where I'll explain to you guys the whole system of how prop firms work. 99% of all the trades you are trading, even when they say live, it's just on a demo environment. Meaning when you make profit, they actually take that money from their pocket to pay you. They don't want you to make profit. All right? So I'll be able to talk a little bit on that by the end of the video. So let's continue with just the communications between employees with my Forex fund. And the reason why I'm pointing out this particular section is because 90% of all prop firms have the same model. Why do you think, if you guys must have noticed, I used to always purchase $100,000 prop firm accounts, $200,000 prop firm accounts. But recently, I had to slow down and I started purchasing $50,000, $25,000. Why do you guys? I think most people even started asking questions like, mentor or boss, how come you even started trading on a $50,000 prop firm account or $25,000? Why? Because I know with my strategies, with my EA, there's a time in which I can make 100% of my account. So if I have a $200,000 account and I make 100% of that particular account with legal strategies with my EA, that particular prop firm will come out with 101 ways not to pay me out. That particular prop firm will come out with 100 ways to say you were doing high frequency trading, you were doing arbitrage, you were doing this. I'm not going to mention a name here, but I remember when when I purchased an account with a particular prop firm. Let me explain to you guys, just to tell you how the industry works. I purchased a $100,000 account with this particular prop firm, and just the first day of placing a trade, they suspended my trading. And when they suspended my trading, they sent me an email. They said, we saw that you opened your account in different IP addresses. We saw that your account was open in the Netherlands. At the same time, it was open in Johannesburg, South Africa. It was open in this. And at the same time, we also saw that you are using an EA. We need the source code of this particular EA. Is it blah, 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 blah. I saw that email. I replied to that email, and just the reply I gave that particular guy, my account was unsuspended after 10 minutes. My account was unsuspended after 10 minutes. It was simple. I wasn't threatening them, but I just made them to know that they didn't know what they were doing. And first thing first, I made them to be able to understand that there's something in Forex trading which is called VPS, Virtual Private Server. And anytime I'm using a robot, I want my robot to be able to operate 24/7. So in most cases, I'll be able to use a VPS. In most cases, I'll be able to use a Virtual Private Server. And what a Virtual Private Server does is, it hosts your account in the cloud, and that cloud can be any other IP address. It can be maybe in the Netherlands, or maybe in New York, or maybe in Australia, or maybe even in South Africa. So it just hosts your account in the cloud, and somebody who doesn't even have an idea on trading, or doesn't even have an idea on VPS, will see on the system that your account is open on a different IP address. We'll see on the account, on the address, that your account, because what the VPS does is it routes your account. If it sees that this IP address, the connection is not too stable, it switches the IP address and it sends you to an IP address where you'll be able to have stable connection. So an employee which is an employee that doesn't even know what he's doing and is employed by some of these prop firms will be able to see in the system like this person is opening the account in the Netherlands, at the same time another person is opening in South Africa, and maybe there's a third party person trading on this account. Let's suspend this person. I just explained to this person, I'm like, bro, this is called a VPS and this is how it operates. It doesn't mean I'm going against your system. And nobody's having access to my accounts. I have access to my accounts by myself. Nobody trades for me. I don't trade for any other person. So I explained to that particular person. And another thing I also explained to that person, I said, you can never ask for the source code of somebody's robot. It's like going to Facebook or Twitter or X or whatever it is, and I'm asking for their source code. They will never give you. That is illegal. You can't ask for another company's source code or another program or a software or robot source code. So some of these prop firms, they will even ask for the source code. They say you need to be able to provide us your source code so immediately I explained to these people. The whole of that email was more like educative. I was educating that prop firm employee. I educated him. At the end of the day, my account was unfrozen after 10 minutes. And anytime I joined a prop firm, I used to give them one advice. I used to tell them, bro, I'm coming to your prop firm and I want this relationship to be mutual. Immediately you see my live account, book me, STP me. They call it STP, straight through processing. Meaning don't trade against me or don't send me in a demo environment where if I make profit, you'll be crying on paying me out. Just book me at once so that the relationship can be mutual. So that if I'm making profit, you too be making profit. Nobody's losing at that point in time. That is the advice I used to always give some of these prop firms. Immediately I joined and they start doing their sketchy thing, I'm like, this is 8 years in this industry. I traded with the first proprietary company even before this prop firm comes into place. 2015, 2016, I started trading with a prop firm. It was called Apparel Fund. Apparel Fund is already out of business today, but I already understood how risk management, how the whole system worked before all these kids started coming into the industry with their own prop firm. So I used to just explain to them. I'm like, I already know how the whole model on how you operate, the whole model on how you make profit, how you want other people to lose, how you want other people to blow their account so that they challenge. So please just book me and forget about me so that our relationship can be mutual. And most of them, they used to hear that particular advice. That's why to an extent, I've gotten almost about $40,000 from my Forex fund, and there was never a time where they complained on sending even when I request $24,000 in payout, they send the following day. You can say, this is my D account. So there's never been a situation where they complain on sending my payout, because I believe I actually have the statistics here. Out of about 25,000 people who were actually trading on a live market condition, live in quote, they were only able to send about 100 out of 25,000 people. They were only able to send about 100 people to STP, or to STP stand for straight through processing, meaning they were only able to book about 100 people. And I believe I was among those 100 people. That's why they pay me out without any complaint. So it comes back to the same point where I explained to you guys why I started buying maybe $25,000 prop firm accounts or $50,000 prop firm account, because I know my strategies or my EAs, there are sometimes they can make 200% or 100% of that account. And if I'm making 100% on $50,000, at least a prop firm can pay me that without actually coming up with fraudulent or with sketchy techniques to ban me. They can actually pay me out that. So with that being said, as we are going through all this communication with this employee, that's why I'm taking my time to be able to digest this, to explain to you guys what happens in the Forex industry, to be able to digest everything so that you guys know what you're getting involved. All right? There are some times when you talk to these particular prop firms on their DM or on their live chat, just the way you communicate with them, they know, if this guy becomes, if he actually have a live account, let's send him directly to STP. Let's send him directly to, let's A-book him immediately. Because if he actually makes money and we don't pay him, he might be a problem. This prop firm, I hope you guys are listening. One customer can be your downfall. I personally, Ndemazeah Godlove, I can be your downfall. That's why all these prop firms, most of you guys, I know you watch my videos, or even your employees. One customer can be your downfall. I don't care if you are a $10 million company or a $1 billion. One customer alone can be your downfall. So let's continue with the communications between this employee and the boss to actually know, let's actually know what goes on. So on February 18, 2022, Traders Global employee, that's my Forex Fund employee, employee A, complains that during period of price volatility, which is what Payouts Pro wants. Payouts Pro wants period of high volatility where it can be able to pick a trend. So maybe they can even be talking about Payouts Pro, who knows? So on February 18, 2022, my Forex Fund employee A complained that during periods of price volatility, customers can make a killing with less probability of breaking the rules. Customers can make a killing with less probability of breaking the rule. That means even the employee A is already telling the boss or another person inside, another insider employee, that these people, we know what we are doing. We know these people, even though they have their legal strategies that they are using to trade. There's high probability they can make hundreds of thousands of dollars without even breaking the rules. But we need to still pay them. We can't pay them out this $200,000. We need to still look for a reason to pay them. You see, so our voices, many voices become one stronger voice. And you guys should better be careful. So on February 18, 2022, my Forex Fund employee A complained that during period of price volatility, customers can make a killing with less probability of breaking rules. Most of these accounts, the equity is returning to positive heavily and making money, and it resulted in our outgoing rising almost 100%. Damn, yeah, that's a problem, replied the advisor. You can see, that's just, so after hearing everything, the advisor who is actually maybe the head of the risk department just replied, damn, yeah, that's a problem. So we need to feed them. That's a problem. Damn, that's a problem. We need to feed them somehow. They can't have strategies that 100% of the time they are likely to make money. They are likely to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Let's feed them. Let's continue. On June 6, 2022, which is just about a year ago, because this is actually September, Traders Global employee A complained, I have suspended one of these traders for arbitrage and requested he send the source code of his EA. Can you see? I have suspended one of these traders for arbitraging and requested he send the source code of his EA, which is wrong. You never ask somebody to send the source code of his program or of his robot or of his website. Expert advisor, an automated trading program, to unsuspend the account because they know the person won't obviously send. So they are asking it so that if you don't send, they'll say they didn't unsuspend you because you didn't send the source code. It continues. I really need to know what they are doing so I can either ban them or STP them. You guys, the funniest thing is they know the right thing to do, but they don't want to do it. So they say, you see what this employee is saying? I really need to know what they are doing so that I can either ban them or STP them. Why not STP them? Why not STP me? Why not STP us? STP us just means sending our trades directly to the market. STP is another way of A-booking us. Why not A-book us? Why instead try the other alternative of instead trying to ban us? That's why you guys are out of business. That's why all these other prop firms will follow one by one. So this is an advice. One voice can be just the only thing you guys need. This can even be an advice to this prop firm. A-book us or STP us. If you see that Godlove is becoming profitable, A-book him, STP him. Stop trying to ask for the source code of my robot, because I will never send you the source code of my robot. I will never send you the source code of my robot. Because I will never send you the source code of my robot. And that might just be the main reason. Okay, he refused on sending us his source code, so let's ban him. So please don't look for a reason to ban a trader. Asking for a source code of a trader's robot is obviously a no-no, because you know that trader, there's no trader in his right senses that will send you his source code. There's no trader in his right senses. So at that point in time, you say like, oh, we got him. He didn't send us the source code, let's ban him. We can't pay him out $50,000. So I hope you guys, these prop firms are taking advice from this. I hope if not, you guys are going to follow one after the other. I like what even happened to my Forex fund, because this is cleaning the industry. This was getting too much. People are spending thousands, thousands upon thousands of dollars on challenges. And you guys come up with stupid rules every day, just so people can fail, and that money goes directly to your pockets. This is what happens in the industry. One voice can be just one voice can be enough to change this industry. And even if we need just that one voice, and it is my voice, I'll be happy that I did. I'll be happy that I contributed to change the industry. So I really need to know what they are doing so that I can either ban them or STP them. Please STP them so that the relationship can be mutual. Stop trying to ban them, because at that point in time, okay, if you see that somebody is making a lot of money, this person is making $50,000, there's a high probability that person, the strategy is going to continue working. So the moment you discover that, pay the person his profit and A-book him after that. Even if the person was still in a demo environment or the person was still in your B-books, pay the person's profit and then A-book the person after that. There are high chances if the person has a strategy that is working, it means that's a disciplined trader. And since he's a disciplined trader, he will continue to make money. So I don't know if I have to teach some of these prop firms how they can be able to run their business so that they can be profitable without actually getting into problems of getting bans like this. So he got like 100K of pending withdrawals. Let's continue. I really need to know what they are doing so that I can either ban them or STP them. That's what the employee is saying. Then he continues. He's got like 100K of pending withdrawals. They can see on their back end that the employee is having almost about $100,000 of pending withdrawals, and the money the system is making more money. Remember, it's an EA. That's the reason why an EA will make money sometimes more than a human, because an EA doesn't care. If the strategy has to be executed at this point in time, the EA will continue executing without any confluences, without any human emotion. That's why a monkey can be a better trader than you, because a monkey doesn't have any monetary attachment to that particular trade. A monkey is not trading with any emotions. A monkey doesn't have bananas on the line. If there were actually bananas on the line, then that monkey will be trading with emotions. That's why a monkey can be a better trader than you. That's why an EA sometimes can be a better trader than you, because the EA is executing without second guessing, without human emotions. So he's got like 100K of pending in withdrawals. Then the right traders global employee. So I need something to stop that money going out. I need something to stop that money going out. So you can see throughout all the communication, the employee is just explaining to his boss or to maybe to the head of risk management that I need a reason to ban this person. I need a reason to stop this money from going out. Let's continue. Then another scenario. On July 15, 2022, Traders Global employee or My Forex Fund employee A complained that the advisor was not doing enough to find and eliminate profitable traders. So the steps they had in place were not doing enough, or were not giving them enough reason to just easily ban traders. And it continues. I'm pretty upset because we have so many accounts continuously trading and making huge amount of money. So my Forex fund, they are angry, they are confused, they are angry, they are sad because they can see many accounts making money. They can see many traders who trades like Godlove. They can see many traders who are trading with a robot like Forex Pro. They are confused. They want to put an end to that. That's why they're even holding like a round table. They're holding like a round table conference. They want to put an end to that. So it says, we have record losses, but we aren't picking out this account that done loss. Can you see? They are having losses, but it's difficult for them to easily just ban these accounts that are not having losses. Because when you have a gain, it becomes a loss to my Forex fund. When you are profitable, you become a threat to these prop firms. When you are profitable and you request a payout, they look for a way to ban you. They look for 101 reasons to say your trading was illegal. They look for 101 reasons to say you were doing high frequency trading. They look for 101 reasons to dig in your past to say maybe in 1992 you once traded with a broker and that broker froze your account because you were trading from this. They look for stupid reasons. They know you don't have the power. That's why recently I lost $50,000 with a broker, not even with a prop firm. I did a video about that. I lose $50,000. And these brokers, they are prepared. They have a legal team. They know that even if they are doing this to traders, you are going to come after that. So they have a legal team. They are ready to fight. So at the end of the day, I see that I'll just be blowing hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of dollars to fight this $50,000, which I would have just let it go. And I spend my energies on making more money. So these people are prepared. They have a legal backup. They know that you as an individual can win them. So they can refuse to pay you $100,000 in profit. They will refuse to pay you $100. You can't do anything. But now the end is coming to these particular prop firms. The end is coming to these sketchy prop firms and these sketchy brokers. Because one voice alone, one trader alone can put you guys down. So you guys better be on your toes. I hope you need to clean most of these prop firms need to take time to clean their houses now. Okay, let's go on employee number 2. And we'll just quickly go through their communications and we'll be able to run off at that particular point in time. But this communication between employee number 2 is shocking. It's just dropping. This is what happens in the prop firm industry. That's why I say 99.99% chances are that my Forex fund is never coming back. That's why I have to publicly remember. I had $500,000 in live funding with my Forex fund, and I've recommended it as one of my recommended prop firms. So it stops today. By the end of this video, my PA, my media manager, whosoever is going to edit all my videos, and we are not affiliated with my Forex fund anymore. So please, even if they have to come back, even if my Forex fund has to come back to business, they are doomed, bro. They are doomed. Nobody's going to ever use them. Even if they come back and they change their name. I remember even here in South Africa, we had a situation like that. Where, what was the name of this broker again? JP Market. If you are South African, you understand. There was a broker that did something like that. There was a trader, a lady, who was making a lot of money, trading legally. And they saw it on their back end, that the lady was making a lot of money. But unfortunately, the lady, they didn't A-book that lady. Meaning the profit that lady was making, they had to pay that lady from their pocket. So the investigation, don't joke, even when it comes to financial regulations too in South Africa, because they infiltrated even the communications between the employees at TD Market. What was the name again? At JP Market. And an employee was even telling the boss that we need to find a way to stop this woman. We need to find one loophole to say she was trading illegally so that there's no way we can pay her this money. That was what caused the end of JP Market. That was what caused the end of JP Market. They were sent out of business and they had to pay that lady the pay. So one trader alone can send you guys back to square one. These prop firms are listening. These brokers popping up every day are listening. Immediately after that, JP Market, they came back like Velocity Market. They came back with another name, Velocity Market. But people could easily spot that this is the same broker, and Velocity Market also went out of business. So even if my Forex fund comes back into business and they come back as a different name, people are going to obviously know. That's what I'm saying. Even our affiliation to my Forex fund is done from today. All right? So let's continue. Let's go to this last communication, and this is getting a little bit frustrating. To actually speak about what goes on in the Forex industry, sometimes it's very draining. But that's the industry we are involved, guys. The Forex industry sometimes is not for the faint-hearted. This is war. We are fighting war every day. Anytime you guys see withdrawals like this, all these withdrawals you are seeing, either from a prop firm or from a private account, this was yesterday. You can see that's almost about $20,000 because you can still withdraw through your PayPal account. Before we get this money, bro, this is war. All the brokers are after, 99% of brokers are after, all these brokers are after your money. This is war we are fighting every day. If you see anyone who is able to withdraw just $100 from the forex market, you need to give that person a handshake. You need to applaud that particular person, because this is war we are fighting every day. Even the Bible says, even the little one you have will be taken away from you. That's the same thing that is happening in the forex market. All these big brokers, all these big fishes, they are after your small $100 deposit. They are after your small $200 you used to buy a Prop Firm account. They will come up with stupid rules, consistency rule, equity drawdown rule, static rules, stupid rules, just so you can lose that account. This is so discouraging. This is so draining even to talk about it. But I'm happy because there's becoming a down to that. There's becoming an end is coming to all those. You can see this is an example on my forex. This is a big example that has been set on my forex fund. So let's quickly go through this. So communications between my forex fund employee A and the advisor reflects that my forex fund want customers to lose. So the communication between my forex fund employee and the other is suggested that they want their customers to lose. On May 4th, 2022, Traders Global employee A wrote, "Very few customers of ours made money, big volume, but also big losses." Hi, Traders Global employee wrote the advisor, "That's great to hear." So the boss just replied, "That's great to hear." So the employee A was just telling the boss that very few of our traders, even after that, very few of our traders, even if we have to STP them or E-book them, very few of them, they end up even making a profit. The boss just replied, "That's great to hear." That's great to hear. Majority of them will never end up making money. Majority of them will never end up making a profit. That's great to hear. And then it continues. On May 4, 2022, Traders Global employee A wrote, "Very few customers of ours make..." Okay, I've already said that. Okay. On May 19, 2022, my Forex Fund employee wrote, "Our traders are getting slaughtered today." That means many of them were surely losing their challenges due to, I'm sure, maybe there was a news event or maybe there was a particular stupid rule that they brought into play. Like overall, ask the advisor. So the advisor asked, like their boss asked, like overall. So then he said, "Oh, a ton getting shut down by drawdowns." So a lot of them were shutting down. "Oh, I think," replied Traders Global employee, wrote the advisor. So he was giving like an update on what's happening. Then the last one he said, "Slip them to her," like send all of them to her. Even the winners, slip them to her. Look, the communication between Traders Global employee A and the advisor shows how Traders Global uses delay and slippage to limit customers' profit. I made a video recently explaining how slippage works in the forex market. And 90% of how flow or 80% of how slippage works sometimes is beyond your control. Slippage is just as a result of high volatility in the forex market. And 90% of high volatility is caused by fundamentals or news. But just that small 10% of it can still be controlled by your prop firm, can still be controlled by your broker. Remember, this prop firm could have full control over the manipulation of traders because even their brokers was owned by them. Traders Global is owned by My Forex Fund. That's why you will never see in a place. It's not like 8cap or Ting Market where you see all the prop firms they partnership with 8cap or they partnership with Ting Market. No, Traders Global was owned by My Forex Fund alone. Meaning, even when they say your trades are going directly into the market, no, they are just the ones providing you those quotes. Your trade goes nowhere. They just circulate within My Forex Fund, within Traders Global. So it says the communications between these suggested that they were looking for by all means to delay. So delay and slippage are applied automatically to customers' account through the use of profiles to which customers are assigned. So if they see that you're profitable, they can just assign you to a high slippage delay profile. It's automatic. Meaning anytime you want to place your trade, you might see those big gaps where you place a trade with 10 standard lot and it opens maybe about 100 pips away. You're already down by maybe about 2%. You're already down by maybe about 10%. That's called slippage. So they just automatically assign you to a particular profile. It's done by a software. That profile is going to automatically just add slippage to your trade. Anytime you place a trade, that's what they were doing. On April 15, 2022, Traders Global or My Forex Fund employee A identified a number of accounts using a bot. that's using a robot like Forex Pro, an automatically trading program, to successfully generate profit. So on this particular April 15, 2022, they identify a number of accounts that were using robots like Forex Pro to generate profit. Traders Global employee wrote to the advisor, I think we need another profile just for these accounts. So you can see how profitable robots can be sometimes, to an extent where an employee was even suggesting that we need another profile just so we can put these accounts and look for a way to kill them, and look for a way to slip them to hell, and look for a way to ban them. That's what the employee was saying. And just slip them to hell. So the employee said, Traders Global employee wrote to the advisor, I think we need another profile just for this account, and just slip them to hell, and just ban them. They even use and just slip them to hell. The advisor subsequently added the requested profile. So immediately he said this to his boss in My Forex Fund, the profile was added. So the boss subsequently added the profile just for this particular EA accounts, just for these accounts that they found out that they were using, just specifically for accounts that were using robots and they were very profitable. They added them in a particular profile. So that anytime the robot wants to place a trade, they've already programmed in their system. If the robot wants to place buy, automatically just add a spread of 10 pips. But even my robot is able to handle stuff like that because we have spread filter. Meaning even if they do this on your end, my robot is able to catch that. And it won't open a trade at that time. It will just smile and wait until the spreads come down. Or even if they add slippage, Forex Pro is having a slippage filter. Forex Pro will just smile and wait until the slippage come back to normal. So let's round up this, guys. Even reading this just gets me angry. Seeing what these prop firms are doing to traders, seeing what the industry is doing to traders, seeing us this big fish is doing to traders just gets me angry. So let's quickly just go through two more or few more points, and we'll be able to round it up at that particular point in time. All right. So remember, we're under the section of slip them to hell, where they were looking for all reasons to send profitable traders like up to hell. They were looking for all reasons to send people who have profitable EAs like Forex Pro to hell. So we're under that particular section. And on April 19, 2022, Traders Global employee asked advisor to put a particular customer on aggressive profile. So aggressive profile, Traders Global employee wrote, these accounts who go up to so high, so fast, please alert us if you can see them. This guy has done it twice and has time we paid him $120,000. So an employee, so the boss was instead telling this employee to be able to give them an alert of high customers or profiles of traders who have high frequency trading or who have strategies that can make a lot within a shorter period of time. Strategies or robots like Forex Pro. All right. So what does this guy say? This guy has done it twice, and last time we paid him $120,000. This guy, if he leaves, he will take out a total of $250,000 from us by the end of the month. Can you see what they said? They say this guy, we've already paid this guy $120,000, and if he survives, meaning if we don't ban him, if we don't send him to her, if we don't slip him to her, by the end of the month or by the end of the period, he'll be making a profit of almost about $250,000. So you see why they'll look for a way to ban you. They'll look for a way to say Forex Pro is this. They'll look for a way to say your robot is this. They'll look for a way to say you are trading illegal. That's just what is happening. And then on May 4, 2022, My Forex Fund employee A asked the advisor to put another customer on aggressive profile. The advisor advised Traders Global employee A, this has been done. Traders Global replied, and the account is now dead. So they succeeded. The trader that was making money, they've paid the trader almost about $120,000. They suggested that put this trader on that particular profile that automatically will look for a way to strike him down. And then the advisor just replied, and the trader is dead. On June 3rd, 2022, the advisor identified at Traders Global employee AI request, certain accounts trading person to short-term high-frequency trading strategies. You can see the advisor wrote, they are running P&L, blah, 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 blah. Guys, this can go on and on and on and on. This is a 40-page document. You see, this could not just be done overnight. or this could not just be done over a period of months. They've been investigating them for years. That's why I say 99% of the time, my Forex fund is not going to survive this. They're not coming back. 99% chances are that my Forex fund is not coming back. I'm saying this with tears in my eyes because I have $500,000 in live funding. I did a video, it's not even up to a month, showing you guys step by step how I got funded of almost about $500,000 with my Forex fund. And this has happened. I've gotten almost about $40,000 in payout with them, and this has also come to an end. So maybe I was one of those 100 traders which they were actually a-booking me, meaning my trades were actually going to the market, and anytime I make a profit, they also make a profit and they pay me, they were happy. Meaning, even as they are going out of business, they will also be angry because they had profitable traders that had mutual relationship. Anytime we make money, they also make money. But 99% of times, they wanted everyone to lose, because anytime you lost money, it goes to their pockets. So you guys have been able to see step by step how these people operate. You guys have been able to see step by step. And if I can just go through most of the points that I have for you guys. So even just going through this, you can see that Commodities Futures Trading Commission has the right to classify my Forex fund as a Ponzi scheme, because they were making money from other people's losses. They were making money when you blow your account. They were making money when you lost your challenge. So you guys can see this is a big strike on the entire industry, and most of these prop firms can already be on the alert. I know they are actually fixing their houses now, and this is good for the industry because they'll be able to know one trader alone is able to put you on the radar. One trader, it doesn't matter where you are located, one trader alone is able to shut down your prop firm. So what are the takeaways from this particular video? Another takeaway from the particular video is it is also very, very clear that this was not a rug pull. A rug pull is when a company comes into business and asks people to invest or asks people to buy challenges. And when they've made millions of dollars, they just close down the company. So this was not a rug pull, because you can see going through the 40 pages of document, you can see this was not a rug pull. They were actually investigated and the accounts were frozen, and 99% of the time, they might not be coming back to business. So what is the way forward? The way forward, I'll have to advise for prop firms that are incorporated in the United States, Canada, and the EU, I will advise you to stay clear. All right? Prop firms that are incorporated in the United States, in Canada, and in the EU, stay clear from those prop firms. I don't want to mention names, but you can just do your research. True Forex Fund, which is, I don't personally use them, they are a Hungarian company, they are incorporated in the EU. So, from my statement, you can already know what to do. Like I said, I don't want to mention names, but any prop firm that is incorporated in the United States, Canada, or the EU, stay clear from those prop firms until these regulations come into play, until the industry is fixed. While prop firms that are incorporated in even South Africa has a good enabling environment for trading. Prop firms that are incorporated in Dubai, good, that is a good enabling environment for trading. So prop firms like the FundedNext, you can sign up with the FundedNext. They've paid me, I've gotten withdrawals from the FundedNext, they've paid me out, and I think this is also going to send a straight warning, including the good ones, even if the ForexNext, even if they were not good, this is also going to send a warning to them, meaning if you make your profit, they will pay you. So I personally used the FundedNext, I've recommended them, and they've paid me out. I've done videos on that. So they are incorporated in the United Arab Emirates in Dubai, and they are good to go. Prop firms, the Funded Trading Plus, they are incorporated in UK, they are good to go. So most of these prop firms that I've recommended, you can just do your due. But a prop firm that is incorporated in the United States, Canada, or the EU, stay clear from those prop firms for now until the industry is fixed. Then another takeaway that I can just take from this particular video is, you guys can already see, even when these brokers say they're sending you through a live account, you just 90% of the time, or these prop firms, you're trading on a demo account. And they pray that you should lose your money because it goes directly to their pocket. So I hope you've been able to take a lot of points from this video. And if you are planning on getting into the Forex industry, you should already have an idea of what you are getting into. This is war. So if you are somebody who knows this is war. If you are getting into the forex market, you need to have somebody who have big balls. I need to say that you need to have big balls because it's war every day. If you see us making withdrawals of tens of thousands of dollars, we're fighting every day. We're losing millions every day. So you just need to be prepared. And if you're not informed, you'll be deformed. So the hard time you keep watching videos like this and keeping yourself informed is going to keep you away from informed decisions that will cause you to lose thousands of dollars of money in forex trading. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of the video. And as a bonus, if you want to be able to have access to all these 40 pages document of how the whole industry works, how my forex fund was investigated and everything, join my Telegram community. And in my Telegram community, I'm going to share the PDF. All right, I'm going to share the PDF document on my Telegram community. And if you're also a student in Godlove University, you can also join Godlove University. All students in Godlove University will also have access to this document. They will even be part on their curriculum that they can actually go there and they download it. So they're also going to be able to have access to this particular document. So check the link below to join my Telegram so that you can have access to the whole full document. And talking about the article, you can just go to cftc.gov. It's an American website, Community Futures Trading Commission website, and you'll be able to read more on these articles, how to be able to stay safe in the industry that is full of a lot of scam brokers, scam prop firms. So you can always go. I'm going to leave the link of the website on the video description, and join my Telegram community to have full access to this 40-page document. Click here to be able to watch a recent video which I made explaining what happens in the industry or explaining my forex fund situation. Also click here to watch a recent video which I also made compounding to almost about $500,000 in live funding. Click here to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on these other videos. Peace.